Konnichiwa guys, Mysterious Man Son back with another friggin' video. I want to do a review on Super Mario RPG. What a frickin' concept, right? It was like Nintendo, you can tell that's where they started to run out of ideas, and that's where the rehash started pouring in. Now look at this Goomba. We could do this all day, Mr. Goomba, okay? Look, I'm directly talking to him. And you're never going to be able to ambush me, okay? You're not fast enough. You're not quick enough. You gotta step it up, Goomba, okay? Now I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna let your little ambush work on me. I'm gonna pretend. And then I'm gonna reverse the ambush and ambush you. Here we go. Oh, where'd it go? Oh no! And for some reason, when you run into a Goomba, instead of turning small, like in all the other games, it puts you in this little battle sequence, and that one Goomba turns into 2 Goombas, okay? Now watch this. 1 damage. 1. Oh my goodness. Now, here's an example of an attack. Okay, 21. And it fills up your freaking health bar for you. 1 damage, even when I didn't defend. Okay, I know they're just Goombas, but come on. Seriously. Now, let's see how much damage this does. 21. Again, it kills them in 1 hit, no matter what. 21. Remember that number for punching a Goomba. Now, watch this. Here's the part I didn't tell you. You can actually make that number bigger. Watch. 31. It's called doing a timed hit. Whenever Mario throws a punch, you press the button again, and it increases its power. Here's a question. Why would you ever want to do that if you already kill them in 1 hit no matter what anyway? Okay? Watch this. 31. What? What's the challenge here? What's the point of even doing that if I kill him in 1 hit no matter what? And okay, to make matters worse, you know it's an RPG because it's in the title, implying that you level up. And let me tell you about the leveling system, okay? It is absurd. It is absurdity epitomized, okay? It's so incredibly broken. Look, he kills everything in 1 hit already. Now, why would he need more? How can you be better than killing everything in 1 hit no matter what? How can you improve from perfect? Okay? Look, there's another failed ambush attempt. Watch this. I'm not even running, I'm walking. I can walk circles around this guy, look. And he's never gonna be able to ambush me. He's dumb. He's retarded. Nobody ever fell for that. No child who, you know, no 7-year-old American child who drinks Mountain Dew or pop or something, because, you know, that's what they do when they play video games. They're all sugared up, you know, on their little sugar high. Their reflexes are instant. Boom! They're faster than mine, in fact, some of them. Now, nobody is ever going to get hit by that. You have to let the thing hit you. You have to let Mario fall for the trap, basically. You can go into defense mode where like attacks will do damages such as 1, miss, and 0. So how do you get hurt in this game exactly? How do you die? Oh my goodness, HP max. Can you believe that? And, okay, now the game tells you about the timed hits where you increase your damage. Oh my goodness. The game tells you about the timed hits where you increase your damage. What it doesn't tell you is, oh my, 42. 42. Can you believe that? This game's gonna make me have a freaking aneurysm. Okay. Now, what the game doesn't tell you, back to what I was saying before, is that, watch this, you can actually time the enemy's hits as well. So that when they hit you, it does a damage such as 0, 1, or 2. Or sometimes they just freaking miss. Look at that, see? I timed it and he missed. And sometimes it'll hit you, but it'll do 0 damage. So, what's the point? You know, that's a great question. What is the point? I want to know. That's the question I always seem to come back to. I want to know what the point is here. And nobody seems to know. Okay? And this guy floating around throwing stuff at me, you can't kill him. That's stupid. You should be able to kill anything and everything you see. That's called a video game, okay? That's like, it should be like Call of Duty, you know? Now, the store, okay, so I just explained the gameplay to you. The gameplay I'm going to give a 0 out of 10. The story is that this giant sword goes down into the middle of Bowser's castle, and then for some reason Mario goes and plays around in the forest for a while. That's basically the story that I've experienced so far. Is there anything up to this point that required me to hit it more than one time? Because I don't remember, okay? Yeah, well... Okay, there it was right there. 0, but it's followed up by 0 damage and 3 damage. 3. And you know it's just going to heal me. It's going to say HP max. So what's the point of even damaging me at all if you're just going to heal me in the middle of the battle anyway? It would be like if you were playing Final Fantasy and the creatures started casting cure spells on you. Okay? That doesn't classify as a video game. Not all things that you can see on a screen and interact with are video games. And I don't think you Nintendrons seem to understand that fact. To you, you have incredibly low standards. To you, a video game is a video game as long as it can be seen on a screen, and that's your only standard. You don't care about the gameplay, you don't care about the story, you don't care about the graphics. You just care about Nintendo because you're a butthurt fanboy, okay? Now, I'm a Sony fanboy, but Sony's a good company, so that's justified. Now, here we go. Gonna use a mushroom, and we're gonna go ahead and fight this thing over here and save Toad. I don't know why, he doesn't deserve it. Now, before I do this, I want you guys to know this is a boss. This is a boss. This is what the game considers a boss. Now, remember, before we saw how many? That's right, 1. And now there's 2 of them. What up with that? 0? 0. Oh my. What a difficult boss. Oh my. Wow. And you know, now I just have to do that same exact thing again, basically. He did use a defensive spell there, though, so unfortunately that's just going to make it a little bit more annoying for me and not really achieve any. 6. That's the highest hit I've ever seen an enemy do in this game so far. Oh my goodness. So it might as well have just did 3 at this point. Now it might as well have just done 1, because I'm dividing it by each time he hits. His average damage so far has been 1 per hit. Now it's 2, I think. Still oh my goodness. I killed him with a weak hit like 7. Now, I'm probably gonna level, okay, good. I planned that. I tried to plan that out. I wanted you to see how ridiculous it is when you level up. You learn new spells. You learn new special abilities. Fire Orb. Well, you already kill everything, and what were they thinking? Like, I can just picture them sitting around at a table, the developers. Well, you already kill everything in one hit. But what if you could add insult to injury by catching them on fire as well? Like, what? This is absurd, and now my damage is even higher. And now I'm gonna get a hammer, which increases it even more. This is not a video game. Okay, gameplay, 0 out of 10. Graphics, 0 out of 10. Just look at it. The hammer, is he holding it in his right hand there, or is it floating in front of him? I can't tell. The graphics, 0 out of 10. The story, again, the sword going into the frickin' castle, then Mario decides to go derp around in the woods. So, that's a 0 out of 10. The music, just listen. Okay, that's obviously a 0 out of 10. It's not that good. It's not anything we haven't heard before. Not anything or particularly amazing. So my overall score for this game is going to be a 0 out of 10. You know what? This might be worse than Earthbound, actually. I'm not sure. It's down there. It's down there as far as RPGs go. You know, why does a sword have to go in the top of the castle? Why couldn't it have been, I don't know, a gun? Nintendo could have, you know, got some inspiration from Call of Duty there. That would have increased some sales. If it was a gun, I would give the gameplay and the graphics and the music and stuff, I would give it like maybe a, I don't know, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 each, because I mean, at least they're trying. At least they're trying to be like Call of Duty. You know, that would be an improvement. So, other than that, gay game, 0 out of 10. Goodbye. I'm not even gonna say thank you for watching this time, because I'm mad right now. I'm mad.